you guys already know by the title of this video and the thumbnail that I'm continuing on with this Animal Crossing series we left off on. I do admit that I did take longer than I was supposed to on posting this, but I've only recently been able to work on it just because I was taking on commissions in the meantime. That does not excuse it, but hopefully you guys forgive me, and without further ado, we're going to be getting into this video. So one of you guys had suggested I do Meringue, and so yeah, we're going to be starting off with her. Seeing that she is a normal type, but just like pretty much a sweet villager, I decided to just go for an appearance that would match more of her chef attire as a baker. Now, I didn't exactly know what I was doing with the hair, but aside from the bangs taking on the shape of her horns as a rhino, the ears kind of just gave its own little shape for the hair. It's definitely not possible for a human to do exactly, but I just thought it looked cute that way. It's not actually her ears as a human, but just part of her hair. Just pretends part of her hairstyle. Also, she has a strawberry that is supposed to replace her horn, but I decided to make it a hair clip. Though it's not as big, it is there, so that's all I wanted. As for how I decided on the palette, I made her skin tone on the pink undertone side since she has like a strawberry cake color as skin. Her hair is also just imitating the whipped cream that she has on top of her head. Our next villager would be of Sherb. Hopefully I pronounced his name right. Now you see, I thought that his design was gonna be especially easy for some reason. However, when it came to the hair, I struggled with so many attempts. Like, as you can see, I'm showing so many different types of hairstyles I was trying to go with. However, I just decided in the end I'm gonna stick with a more wild look just because it looked better in my case. I initially was gonna go with a more neaten up look, considering his bangs looked very much going for more of a gelled bowl cut, but I just couldn't for some reason draw that, so we're sticking with this. In a way, it also does suit his personality trait, which I searched up to be lazy. So yeah, it works. A common struggle I've noticed I came across while working on all three is interpreting their hairstyles, which I don't know whether I had that struggle with my last post, maybe kind of with the fox chief. But aside from that, yeah, this one was a major struggle for this video. I shifted with the skin tones that I wanted to have Sherb in, just so that it would suit the blue, but I don't know about the pink undertones I decided to go with. I can't really go back on it since I already decided to merge the layers, which is a pretty bad decision on my part, but I guess it works. I mean, he does have like pink cheeks, and I guess I was trying to get the pink from there. Overall, I love how he turned out, but I do question the color palette that I went with. Lastly, we have Audie to end this. Oh, this wasn't from any of the suggestions that I got from you guys, rather I just chose her out of my own personal interest since I already had her capture my eye when I came across her. Just because of her like cat eye, she just looks really pretty in my opinion and very bold, which is why I wanted to attempt to have her in this video and interpret her. So I initially had the plan to give her a more spiky, shorter do where it would just be around her jawline. However, my attempts of doing that kind of backfired on me, and it just didn't look right, at least with how I visualized it in my head. So I scrapped that initial idea and went with a longer do where it would hang around the shoulders but still have the spiky ends, which is what you would see here. The way I ended up drawing Audie was very highly resembled the style of one of the Pokemon series. I don't exactly know which one in particular, but it just reminded me of how one of the series ended up drawing a lot of the characters similar to this. And I guess it's probably more so the eyes than anything, but yeah, also I ended up getting reminded of the Pokemon Charizard because of the fiery color palette she has. But yeah, just something I wanted to point out. Swiper just crossed my mind as well, but that's just a coincidence, honestly, because her colors derive from just like a average fox anyways, so I can't give it like any smack for that. I honestly really like her design and how I interpret her. She's gonna be my favorite out of these three that I decide to work on. Let me know which one is gonna be your favorite. Finishing up with the line work, we are done with Audie. I decided to give Sherb a little cheap smile just because I thought it would suit him better. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with the backgrounds. I really never do, so I just like put color around, motion blurred it. Yeah, and I mean, I got somewhere that I'm satisfied with, but yeah, backgrounds are just never my thing. So here we are with all three candidates in their glory. I'm just kidding. Yeah, these are the three and how I ended up interpreting them. You can agree with me, disagree with me, but I personally love how Audie looks and came out. And just comment down below if you have an idea on which ones you want me to do next, and I'll see which ones to go with. Once again, I hope you guys like this video, and like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.